to all of you, all of our parents, all of our visitors, all of our friends. We welcome you to our second quarter Terrific Kids ceremony here at Moseley Elementary School. I have the extreme pleasure of serving as your principal. My name is Kristen Lee, and I'm so glad to be here with you today to celebrate all of our honorees for excelling in the classroom, both academically and behaviorally. So can we give a round of applause for all of our honorees today? I tell you, we would not be able to do this without our sponsor and the people who head this up, and we are so grateful for them. So if we can, let's give another rounding applause for the Kiwanis Club of the Azalea City. Representing that organization is standing here with me on stage this morning, and that's Mr. Charles Overturf and Mr. Mike Harrington. Thank you guys for being here with us today. I'd like to also acknowledge my assistant principal, Miss Erin McNeil, who had to step out for a moment, and all of the phenomenal Moseley staff that are here serving your students here every day. They have my personal applause for all that they do. But I want to introduce you, or to let you know who the sponsors are in your city, who give up their resources and their time, even if it's a listening ear, to your students here at Moseley Elementary School. And those sponsors are Musselwhites, CP Deli, Zaxby's, Pax Karate, and the IT department of the Putnam County School District. Can we give them a hand this morning? And I also applaud you, every mom, every dad, every aunt, every uncle, every grandmother, every grandfather. Thank you for all you do for valuing character and education in each one of your households. And we would like to applaud you. Without further ado, let's acknowledge our honorees, beginning with our kindergarten classes. In kindergarten, we start with Miss Eldridge's class with Faith Overstreet. Miss Eldridge says, "Faith is my resilient student. Faith has become courageous and now takes chances, as she just did." At the beginning of the year, Faith didn't want to answer questions due to her confidence, but she is now facilitator of one of the teams and works at keeping them on task. Keep up the great work with all you do, because you're doing amazing things. Thank you, Miss Eldridge. Faith Overstreet. From Miss Hendricks' class, Charlotte Bridges. She says, my terrific kid is Charlotte Bridges. Charlotte demonstrates the trait of being a resilient individual every day through perseverance. In spite of Charlotte, not in spite, but Charlotte works hard every day. She always volunteers to answer questions. She is very intelligent, always willing to help her fellow students. Charlotte works very hard to be the best kindergartner that she can be. Thank you, Charlotte, for being that student who is ready and willing to learn daily. From Miss Rice's class, we have Loyalty Young. And if you notice, you will hear very often the word resilient. And that's our character word that runs through our building and what we like to teach our kids. So the terrific kid that I chose is for being a resilient individual is loyalty. When I think of a resilient person, I think of a person that perseveres, who is responsible, a critical thinker, self-aware, and honest. Loyalty has demonstrated all of these traits since her first week of school. The trait I feel she conveys the most would have to be perseverance. I say this because Loyalty was having trouble with some letter sounds, but she showed success in learning them and moving on. She did so well the first week back from Christmas break until she was the reason her group won the sight word competition. We did that in my class for reading intervention. Thank you, Loyalty, for being the student who wants to learn every day. Miss Wright's nominee is Gamaliel Marrero. She says Gamaliel has been chosen terrific kid because he truly possesses the quality of resilience. He has adapted very well to our classroom environment and all the expectations that kindergarten brings. Gamaliel is very persistent in completing any task that we present on a daily basis. His behavior in our classroom community is great for a little person. I really love how well he accepts redirection with a positive attitude. It's my pleasure to have such a wonderful learner in my class. Keep winning, Gamaliel. Moving on to our first grade, Miss Brooks's nominee is Shikenzie Reynolds. She says, at the beginning of the year, she saw Shikenzie struggling to make it through. Every activity was brought back with some pushback, but she made it through. In my class, can't is not an option, and we say try. Shikenzie took this idea and ran with it. She overcame her difficulties and is soaring high. She no longer believes she can't do things. She has developed a courage to try it all. I love you, Shy, and I'm so proud to be your teacher, Miss Brooks, Miss Sam. Miss Bradley's nominee is Tyrell Lewis. She says, I nominated Tyrell as a terrific kid because of his hard work and dedication to his classwork. I can always count on Tyrell to persevere, even when we were learning something more challenging. He will use his resources and work with his team to figure out how to complete his work. Not only is Tyrell a great learner, but he is also a great role model for his friends. He always follows our classroom rules and he shows kindness to everyone he meets. Tyrell is an amazing student, and I am so lucky to have him in my class. Congratulations, Tyrell, from Miss Bradley. Miss Cummings' honoree is Gabriel Giesler. Gabriel has been chosen as Miss Cummings' terrific kid for January. This month's characteristics is resilience. Gabe has shown that he possesses many of the qualities of a resilient individual every day. In class, he enters with a positive attitude and is ready to work and help his teacher and classmates. Gabe has shown persistence in continuing to thrive and adapt in the face of personal challenges. When working in math and reading, he often thinks outside the box and shows initiative, being a model for his teammates. It is a pleasure to have Gabe in our class, and I look forward to watching him achieve throughout the year. Congratulations, Gabe. Oh, here we go. Gabe, right here, brother. Come on this way. Miss Smith's nominee is Lillian Lewis. Lillian is our terrific kid because she would try something multiple times without giving up. She is able to adapt to changing circumstances and she perseveres. She recognizes her frustration and irritation, but does not let it impact her attitude. Lillian is always trying her hardest, even when she doesn't feel great or have low motivation. Lillian, we love you, and we want you to keep up the good work as our terrific kid from Miss Smith. From our second grade population, Miss Crawford would like to acknowledge Chloe Coring. Miss Crawford says, Chloe is an amazing young lady. She comes in and gets to work first thing in the morning with a smile on her face. She is always quick to lend a hand to her classmates. She is responsible, respectful, and trustworthy. I am enjoying watching her flourish as a critical thinker and a problem solver. I am blessed that she was placed in my class. Keep up the good work, Chloe, from Miss Crawford. From Miss Deagle's class is the angel Ivory. The angel is a great example of a resilient individual in our classroom. I know that I can look towards him to guide his classmates in the right direction, as he is a great help. He is always the first to extend a hand when someone needs it. The angel also knows when to ask for help and is eager to participate during lessons. He works through his challenges and doesn't let them stop him from reaching new goals. The angel is a terrific kid. Miss Bell's nominee is Javion Simpson. She says, Javion comes into school every day ready and eager to learn new things. He persistently seeks more advanced knowledge and is always communicating his desire to do higher and more creative activities. Javion will go far in whatever path he chooses, and I look forward to seeing what he will be. Congratulations, Javion. Miss Oliver's nominee is Benjamin Rigdon. It is the delight to have Benjamin in my class, she exclaims. You know, she say, even though he tricked me with his card game. Benjamin loves to learn. He gets so excited when he understands the new concept or lessons that are being taught in class. She says he is thoughtful, enthusiastic, respectful, relatable, inquisitive, and friendly. He is also independent and capable. She actually spelled out terrific with all of his characters. Congratulations to you, Benjamin. It is a joy to have you in class, from Miss Oliver. Now from our third grade population, Mrs. Fulford's nominee is Christian Rios. Our focus for Terrific Kid is resilient individual, and Kristen is the perfect example. She is the first on her team to take the initiative to start group conversations. She never complains, never gives up, no matter the challenge. Kristen is always kind and encouraging to anyone that she sees and interacts with, and I know that personally. I can count on her to volunteer and to be a leader within the class. I truly enjoy having Kristen in my class. Congratulations from Ms. Fulford. Ms. Gastelum's nominee is Alejandro Morales. She says Alejandro is a hardworking student that always tries his best. Even when things are not going his way, I have never seen him give up. He's not afraid to let me know when he's struggling and will advocate for himself and others. Alejandro takes pride in his work and loves having the opportunity to get extra practice done when there is time in class. Keep up the good work, Alejandro. You're doing great. There you go. Let's see, Miss Noel's nominee is Nayat Torres Robles. When I heard that terrific kid is resilient, is a resilient individual, Nayat immediately jumped into my mind. She daily shows her abilities to adapt. She is always persistent when learning new strategies. She never gives up. I love her optimism even when a new topic is being taught that is difficult. She always smiles and says, "I can get it." She takes initiative in leading her team, helping them understand and encouraging them. She is courageous, always willing to share her work ideas with the class. When she makes a mistake, she smiles, makes changes, and learns from it. She never gives up, and she always smiles. Congratulations from Miss Noel. Miss White's nominee is Jackson Thomas. She says, every morning Jackson comes to school ready to help others. He immediately asks me if he can help me carry my bag inside the classroom and if I would like to have anything to eat from the breakfast box. He notices when things are out of order in our classroom and always takes the initiative to straighten up or fix things. I consider Jackson to be resilient because he maintains this caring and helpful attitude on most days, even when things are difficult. He does not let hard times or assignments get him down. I really enjoy having Jackson as my student. I look forward to seeing what his kind nature will do for his future. Congratulations, Jackson. Moving to our fourth grade population, Mrs. Babcock's nominee is Angel Santiago. She says, Angel is a wonderful, outstanding young man. He is a hard worker and always tries his hardest on everything. Angel always takes time to help his teammates and include everyone around him. I had the privilege to teach Angel kindergarten, and I am pleased to say he has stayed that kind and respectful student I had 3 years ago. He will continue to keep winning every year at Moseley. This is why Angel is a great example of a terrific kid. I am so glad that I have the privilege to teach him again this school year. Miss Babcock, congratulations, buddy. Mr. Hardy's nominee is James McDaniel. James is a great student to have in class, he says. He works hard every day and is always willing to help when asked. He frequently thinks outside of the box when working in groups, and he is always respectful. All of this and more is why James is my choice for terrific kid. Congratulations, James. Miss Lee's nominee is Kwamir Crumpton. She says, our student Kwamir has shown that he is truly a resilient individual this year. He is learning to be self-aware, manage himself, and be honest. As he learns how to pay attention to the moments when he is upset, we have seen him ask for cool down time and remove himself from bad situations. We can also depend on him to tell the truth in conflict and keep track on his work. We are honored to recognize Kwamir, our terrific kid, for this 9 weeks. We want you to know that we are extremely proud of you for working hard on your emotions and schoolwork and your character. Congratulations, Kwamir. Moving on to our fifth grade population, Miss Biddle's nominee is Furman Zachakali. She says Furman has presented himself as a leader in our classroom since day one. He models how to be respectful, attentive, and a team player in the classroom. Furman tries his best, participates in class discussions, and asks questions as needed. What I admire most about Furman is his eagerness, optimism, and resilience toward improving his math skills. Furman doesn't see the bend in the road as a reason to give up. Rather, he keeps his eyes on the road and takes the turns as they come. Furman, thank you for your resilience from Miss Biddle. Let's see. Miss Fell's nominee is Rosemarie Gomez. She says Rosemarie is a very polite young lady. She always enters the classroom with a positive attitude and without hesitation gets right to work. She makes every effort to do her best on assignments and works well with her team. Rosemarie is definitely a class role model who is well respected by her teacher and peers. Even though she has a quiet demeanor, her smile says 1,000 words. Congratulations, you are terrific kids. Mrs. Griffin's nominee is Tristan Flynn. Tristan is our terrific kid for the second 9 weeks. He is a hard worker who remains on task. He participates in class discussions and keeps his team focused and engaged. Tristan is a pleasure to have in our class. That is from Miss Griffin. Congratulations, Tristan. Mrs. Boss nominee is Stacy Plemons. Stacy is our second 9 weeks terrific kid. He comes to school eager and ready to learn. He strives to do his best in everything he does in the classroom. He strives to lead his team to success each and every day. We are so happy to have Stacy as our terrific kid for this 9 weeks. Congratulations, buddy. Moving on to our seniors, our 6th grade population. Ms. DeBarris' nominee is Branlia Thomas. She says every day Branlia comes to school and enters the classroom with a look of determination on her face. That tells me she's ready to accomplish whatever task or challenge she's faced with. She is a natural-born leader and takes true ownership of her work. She holds herself and others not only accountable, but to high expectations. She faces all challenges head on. She does not allow anything to hold her back. Her persistence, mixed with her adaptability, courage, and initiative, truly makes her the definition of a resilient learner. Thank you for your optimism, always persevering and always taking initiatives to help both yourself and others. It is truly an honor to call myself your teacher. You are truly a resilient learner. Keep up the great work. Mrs. Passmore's nominee is Tavius Curry. Mr. Curry has improved so much since the beginning of school. He has always had a caring and grateful spirit about himself. At times, he has not always made the right decisions, but with time, he has learned to have more self-control and take on tasks that allows him to be more responsible. Mr. Curry leads his team with self-awareness, even when things may get too critical for him. Continue to grow, Mr. Curry. We are proud of you. And Mr. Curry, I would say as your principal, I am extremely proud to see you grow into the young man that you are today. Congratulations, you are a terrific kid. And last but definitely not least, Mr. Williams' nominee is Alexander Luna. Alexander is my terrific kid for the second 9 weeks. Alex is a student who exhibits resilience by being an adaptable student who can advocate for himself or others. His work ethic allows him to persist through the most challenging difficulties. He advocates for himself and others to better express his needs and clarify any misunderstandings leading to personal and academic growth. I am extremely proud of the individual he has grown into, and his incredible efforts brings me nothing but happiness. All of this and more is why he is my choice for Terrific Kid for this 9 weeks. Congratulations, Alexander. One more time, let's have an applause for all of our honorees today. I love the choices because as the new principal here, I will tell you, each and every one of the nominees today are very, very sharp students, both academically and in character. And I am so very proud of them. And again, I thank you. That will conclude our ceremony.
Look around, the changes catch your eye, and you come to realize one can make a difference. Reach out, stand out, find out what it's all about. See it all, stand tall, be there to catch them when they fall. Life is bigger than just one, but one can make a difference. Nothing changes quite as much as change, and the things we rearrange, trying to make a difference. Reach down, deep down, look at the sky of another town. Listen well, the wind will tell you something good is in the air. Oh, life is bigger than just one. Oh, but one can make a difference. Stand up, find out what it's all about. See it all, stand tall, be there to catch them when they fall. Reach out and stand down, find out what it's all about now. See it all, stand tall, be there to catch them when they fall. Life is bigger than just one, but one can make a difference. Life is bigger than just one, but one can make a difference.